Hey, everybody, welcome to Psychic Medium Toni Greene. This is Toni Greene, the Psychic Medium, and we are on live now. Just need to, it only gives me like a couple seconds to see everything and then try to adjust everything. So here we are. Here we are. Here's the show. So, you guys, I have a niece that's getting married in August, so every week I'm wearing a different potential dress that I bought for her wedding. Just to see how it feels, if it's comfortable, if I can get through a whole wedding in it. I don't know. It is what it is. This is what I'm doing. So this is one of the dresses. It's a no. I like the dress. I like it, but it's a longer dress and it's kind of form fitting all the way down, even though it's kind of an elasticity material. But it would need to have some kind of slit to give some kind of freedom of legs. My girlies know what I'm talking about there. They definitely do. Anyway, I really like the color, like the dress, but not for the wedding. I might have to cut off the bottom of it and turn it into a like summer dress. Yeah, because I really like the way the back goes too. It's awesome. Anyway, enough about my wardrobe, right? Right. Right. Okay. Here we go, guys. Okay, I want to say hi to everybody who is in the chat, everybody who's holding in queue. Please hold on. I'm going to try to get to everybody today. The call-in number is 845-277-9131. If you have a question, you'd like to ask a question about love, life, career, finances, or if you would like to connect with your loved ones on the other side, do that. Let's talk to our loved ones on the other side. Call in. I just need their first name and their relationship to you. If you have a specific question for them, let me know. So, as most of you know, I'm still recovering from a concussion, so not all of my words are working, but we are getting there. We are. All right. Okay. Um, just a quick, I will never reach out to anybody for any reason on social media. So please, if somebody reaches out to you pretending to be me, ask them a test question. Do you do text messages? Do you do email messages or readings? If they say yes, it's not me. Trust me, it's not. Hey Elizabeth, welcome to the show. How are you? And Heather is here. Hey Mimi, Genevieve is here. Genevieve, how are you? Caroline, oh my goodness, Caroline, how are you? Um, I'm scooping up a little bit. Fawn is here. Hey Fawn and Rebecca. Love you guys so much. I'm so happy everybody's here. Okay. I'm going to go back and forth between callers that call in and ask questions and want to connect and people in the chat that are asking questions. So prior to the show starting, as actually the show was starting, Anne was asking and expressing she's having a lot of difficulty where she's living. And is she going to be able to move? She can't move on her own. And I'm not sure what city you live in or state that you live in, but I do know that most cities and states have organizations that will definitely help you out. If you need to move, most cities have housing support. Like in different cities, it's called different things, but Section 8 housing or low income housing. Um, She lives in Peekskill. I don't know where that is. I have no idea where that is. Okay, you could tell me a state that would be helpful. I think that might be that. I have no idea where that is. New York. Okay, thank you. And in New York. And the message I'm getting for you, when you look for a place, it needs to be a little bit more urban, not urban, out further, like past the suburbs into like what is that area called, folks? Where like you have your city and then your suburbs and then your area outside of that where it's kind of I call it country, but not everybody's gonna know. I just call it straight up country. We need to move out toward the country, y'all. I'm not even Southern. You can tell by my bad accent, my bad Southern accent. It's horrible, just like my singing. Um, okay, she's already in a housing thing. Reach out to your housing people and um, let them know you need to move. Tell them it's a matter of safety. That's the only thing that will get them to help you move. And or if you find somebody that also offers housing that is further out, um, and they will take you, you might be able to switch over. Now I have a sister that has she works with the housing thing too, and sometimes rather than waiting for something to pop on the housing list, she'll just go to landlords that have places for rent and say, hey, listen, I'm already on this. If you're willing to do this, let me move in. They'll take care of this, yada yada. And I do feel like you need to be further out. I'm not sure how close you are, but you need to be further away. This is going to sound bad the way I say. I don't mean this the way it's going to sound. You need to be further away from the public. And what I mean by that is you need to be in more of a country setting rather than otherwise. Just because I know with sometimes when you're in like a Section 8 housing thing, you're surrounded by people that might not be always the best for you. They're not bad people. Don't nobody get this wrong. But sometimes if you're further out, it's a different environment, and I feel like you need a completely different environment, and I'm just going to let that go, Anne. We're done talking about that now. And I've given you everything spirit has given me, and I hope you listen and I hope you follow it. And that's really what I can say about that. You have to tell them you don't feel safe where you are. And then also, you have to go find some place that is further out and find a landlord that will work with you. Okay, that's your answer. And I'm sticking to it. That's it. Hey, Sal, how are you? Um, sing. I love that song. Sal is hearing the song. Sing a song. I love that song, Sal. That is awesome. I love when you guys come through with songs. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna take my first caller and then I'm gonna answer Elizabeth's question. But first, let me go to 203. 203, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Oh, Toni, it's Pat from Connecticut.
Hey, Pat, how are you?
Oh, I'm so stress levels going up. I'm so glad I got through. My new mechanics, the main guy that's been helping me has been working on a Honda Accord for his mother. It's an old one, 2006. His mother's not going to take it, so he's offering it to me at a price I would dream for. I'm very nervous. My other friend is asking all these technical questions, and I know my son will, my sister will. This is the kind of guy. I said, well, what about the timing belt? I don't think he can answer it. This car came from auction. He said, listen, if this goes wrong, if that goes wrong, I'll drop a new engine in it. What about this? Don't worry. I'll take care of it. What do you feel about this car?
Okay, here's what I'm going to say. I am going to repeat what I've said like a million times, and I apologize for that. I keep hearing Camry, but whatever. I hear that this is
Yeah.
a good car. It's good. The car you're speaking about is good. Will you have mechanical problems with it? Yeah, it's an older car. Even some newer cars have mechanical problems. Um, any vehicle you
Yeah.
get might have mechanical problems because of, you know, the year, the age of the car, and the miles. But the difference is, are these mechanical problems that can easily and quickly be taken care of? With this Honda, are the mechanical problems, can they easily and quickly be taken care of? Sort of. Yeah, everything on this is doable and fixable. You need to have him put in writing he's gonna like maintain the vehicle and at what cost, and then you'll be okay. I do feel like if you can be a little bit patient, there is a Camry coming in within the month. But now, if you feel like you have free will and you can do whatever you feel best about, okay, so you do what you feel best about. um the question, here's a statement I'm going to make. And if you get this vehicle and then the Camry comes along, can you resell this vehicle for a little bit more and then get the Camry, so you make a profit off of this vehicle and then get your Camry? That's a possibility too. If something better comes, if you're getting such a good price on this vehicle, um, and down the line this other vehicle comes in, you might be able to sell this vehicle for a little more. The one thing I'm hearing, and because I'm hearing it, I'm going to say it: find out what state this vehicle comes from and if it was a flood state. And we all know what that
Okay.
means.
I looked. Sorry, I looked up the VIN number and I took a photo of it and I went online. It came from New York State. No damage of anything. And it says 124,000 miles. I'm not sure this is true. That I also wanted to ask you: is that report that I got through the VIN number correct?
I hear yes. So I feel like that if
Okay.
that's all accurate, you can go for it. Again, um, I also feel like you need to be aware just that any vehicle may need a little tweaking here and there. Okay.
A little what? A little what?
Repairs, tweaking, so on and so forth. You're going to need to,
of course,
any vehicle. So that is what I have for you today, love. I hope that this is helpful. I hope that it gives you some clarity.
Toni, I'm sorry, Toni, what color is the Camry? I know I'd love to get that since you've talked about it all along. Do you see the color?
I have no idea, sweetie. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I wish I knew. I would like to say most Camrys that I see are like this tannish color, but it could be black. I don't know, sweetie. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I hope you have. I love you too, sweetie. I hope you have an amazing day.
I love you.
I am so sorry, sweetie. I hope you have an amazing day. I did not mean to cut that call off. Sometimes the button like goes quickly and then it goes, other times it takes a while. Anyway, thank you so much for calling in. I do feel like when you said what color, I did see black, but I don't know. I don't want to state that factually. But I am going to tell you this, Pat. I feel like there's only going to be one Camry coming in, and it's going to be coming in within the month, which means if it's coming in within the month, it means by the end of May. If it's coming in within a month, it means by mid-June. Okay? Okay. That's what I have for you, sweet lady. I hope that's helpful. And you know what, Pat? This is the other thing. If this mechanic, he seems, from everything you've said, he seems workable, like he's willing to work with you. And if you need a vehicle, maybe he'll just let you like use this vehicle until the other one comes in. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Elizabeth's question a couple weeks ago when I asked to be connected with a family friend on the other side, Aunt Debbie, you said there were multiple people there. All of my grandparents are passed. Any message? Okay, that's pretty. Any message from my grandparents? Okay, Elizabeth, if you're still here, tap in and let me know you're still here. Tell me your grandmother, grandfather's first name. Not all of them. Let's just kind of start with one. And I keep hearing Opa, 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 whatever that means to somebody. I'm hearing the first person I'm seeing is a male, a grandfather who had kind of that bowling pin. I'm so sorry. That bowling pin. You know how they're like have the little belly going on at a certain point. That's what I'm seeing. That's the first person that I'm seeing. Uh and then the next thing that I'm hearing, Elizabeth, and again, if you're still here, just tap in. Otherwise, I'm going to stop reading for you. Um, your grandfather is saying, go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Okay. And Elizabeth, since you haven't tapped in, I'm going to assume like you might not be paying attention right now, and then I'm not going to read for you. Rebecca, how do I purchase a gift card on your website? I think that's the best question anybody has ever asked me. Rebecca, you just go in and you purchase the session that you would like. Um, it doesn't literally give you a gift card, but you will get your receipt, and then you can use that, or you can ask me, and depending on where you're located, I can ship that to you. Okay. Uh, yeah, best question ever, Rebecca. Best question ever. I'm gonna go to 904. 904. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, Toni. This is Pat in Florida.
Hey.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I just wanted to see if you could connect to the other side with either my mother or my sister.
Okay, can I get a first?
Sister is Kathy.
And mom is?
Kate.
Kate and Kathy. Okay, Kate and Kathy. Okay. Okay. So this, I can't even. The first thing I hear is tambourine. Tambourine. Maybe it's tangerine, but I'm pretty positive it's tambourine. But hold on, because we're not done yet. And then I hear, we all live in a yellow submarine, which this song did come through a couple weeks ago also. Um, and then I hear tambourine. Um, and then I hear the song, Hey, Mr. Dun, 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 dun. I can't get, but
Play
if you,
a song for me,
I'm sorry?
Mr. Tambourine Man.
Oh, is that it?
Tambourine Man.
Oh my God. Yes. Okay. So, okay, clearly you know this music and clearly they are coming through for you. Oh my God, I love it. La 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 la. Love it. Okay. So what I want to say to you is their first message is they're saying it like three different ways when I ask them, is this let go of the past, let it go, just move on. So I'm gonna help you. We're gonna do a clearing. We and I my clearing, by the way, everybody, my clearing on TikTok this morning is healing what we need to heal to close out old cycles. But now we're gonna go to this and we're gonna do we have let go of all we need to let go of. I get a no. Oh, yeah. I feel that from like all the way up the center of my body, all the way up. And then I'm going to say, all that has kept this has healed, cleared, and released. I get a no. So we're going to heal, clear, and release that. And then the last thing is we're ready, willing, and able to move forward in the direction we are wanting to go and supposed to go. I get a no. We're going to heal, clear that.